Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be working on limiting beliefs. Now, you know that we all have them, and you know that they keep us from things that we actually want to have in our life. So as we begin to remove these things, the way that we remove it is just by seeing that these things are in fact false. Sometimes you maybe believe something about yourself that you know is not true, but yet for some reason you can't seem to stop feeling that way or thinking that way about yourself. Now, the reason why is because these things are locked in your subconscious mind. There may have been some event, more than likely, that happened in your life that allowed this feeling to come in and to stay and to begin limiting you. So as we work here today to remove these limits that we have put on ourselves and to realize that everything in our life is here, and it is here out of love and not out of fear, we will begin to remove these limits that we have set on ourselves, put in our way. And as we remove those things, we will just feel so much better. So if you guys are ready to get started, let's get started with today's session. So today we are working towards removing limiting beliefs. So there is a lot of things that can keep us stuck or that can keep us from what it is that we want. Anytime that we say, I want this, and we throw a but after it, then we have limited ourselves. So within divine love, there are no limits. Miracles are possible. And so as we remove these limits here today, let's just set the intention that some type of purposeful insight will come to you, perhaps through messages or through something that is said, and it will create a shift and a transformation of some sort within you. So as we are nice and comfortable here in a good position, let's just start by closing our eyes. And with your eyes closed, just taking in a couple nice cleansing breaths. So thinking about breathing in fresh air and releasing any old stagnant energy from the body. Wonderful. So as you just continue to breathe in that good, fresh energy there, let's begin to draw it up into our head from other places inside of our body. So I know we have done this here before, but what we're going to do is focus there on our feet and think about drawing all that energy that you have there in your feet all the way up into your head. So just doing that now. Every breath draws energy from your feet all the way up, and it settles there in your head. And every time you breathe, you just get more and more and more of it. It just begins to concentrate there in your head. Okay, great. And so let's just begin to draw the energy from our hands as well. So focusing on that energy, sometimes we can feel that tingling in our fingers, in our hands. We're going to pull all of that energy up there into our head. So bringing that energy up there. It's going to be a nice, soft, but powerful energy. We're concentrating in our head. Wonderful. And so, with all of our focus now there in your head, you're just going to raise your eyes all the way up to your third eye so that you can create a picture there. So that is the center to higher on your forehead there, just kind of letting your eyes roll up to that space there in your forehead. Now we're just going to create a very beautiful image here in this space. And so I want you to just imagine the most beautiful mountainous landscape. So just let that vision there form. And as it forms, I want you to just imagine putting yourself there in that beautiful space, perhaps even taking in the scents and the sounds and the sights that are there. And as you just hang out there in that beautiful place, I am just going to count from 10 to 1. With each number, we will just go down deeper and calmer, relaxing so deep and calm all of our muscles as we go through each of these 10 numbers here. So 10, relaxing, calmer, and deeper down. 9, sinking down even farther into that deep space within you. 8, farther and deeper down now. So just breathing this beautiful calm from the serenity of that scene there, breathing in the calm from that space. What a wonderful, beautiful, relaxing, calm space you have created there in your mind. 7, as we relax down even calmer and even deeper, continuing to relax the mind as well as the body very deeply here in this space. And 6, calmer and more relaxed. 5, sinking down even more now, just really letting go. You know you can't let go and hold on at the same time, so just letting go all the way down to that number 5. Farther and farther, just finding that way all the way down now to 4. Deeper, relaxed, just releasing in through the body, noticing how tension and tightness just melt out of the body, leaving you so comfortable, muscles loose and relaxed. And 3, sinking down even farther now to a deeper level of calm and comfort. Wonderful. 2, farther and farther down now. Perfect. So great to take this beautiful scene all the way into your senses. And 1, calmer and more relaxed. Wonderful. Now we're just going to let that beautiful scene fade away for a moment there. Let that beautiful scene fade away. Listen to the sound of my voice. So as we work here today to remove any limiting beliefs. Once we remove these limiting beliefs, and you get to experience that feeling of limitlessness, holding on to it nice and deep, keeping that beautiful vision of that limitless possibility there in your mind. So let's just bring up those limiting beliefs here. So some of them you may know and others you may not know. So what we are going to do is begin to get little pieces of paper, and you have a pen or a pencil there with you, and you are going to start writing those beliefs that have been limiting you on those pieces of paper. And we are just going to stick those pieces of paper there in that backpack that is right next to you. So go ahead and do that now. I'm going to give you some time. I'm going to give you a minute. And if you need more time than that, of course, as always, you will be able to pause this video. So just go ahead and do that right now. We're writing down everything and anything, known and unknown, that has ever held us back, held us down, kept us limited. So do that now. Wonderful. So if you need more time here, just pausing this video so you can get all of those things written down. But if you have them written down and you're good to go, ready, we're going to just take that backpack. You're going to stick it up there on your back. Now let's go back and start hiking up that mountain. So as you begin there on your journey, perhaps at the start you have a lot of energy for this journey, and as you just go higher and higher on that mountain, it just feels really great. Now at some point here on your journey, you're going to begin to notice that you start to get a little bit heavy, and that the steps that you are taking become a bit of a struggle. It is as if that backpack on your back now has become 100 pounds. Very, very heavy, very, very weighted down. And so you begin to think, what the heck is going on? All I did was put some paper in that backpack. So you're just going to take that backpack, you're going to fling it off your shoulders onto the ground, and as you do, you're going to notice it hits the ground with a thud, nice and hard on the ground. And so as you open up that backpack, you can notice that those pieces of paper have now turned into stone. And as your backpack is now filled with many, many heavy, heavy stones, you can see that at first perhaps these beliefs didn't seem like quite a burden or such a heavy burden, but now with a bit of time they have become unmanageable, too heavy to carry any longer. So finding a nice comfortable spot on that mountainside, and we're just going to go through that backpack again. And so as you pull out those stones, perhaps one at a time, although you already know what they say, you're just going to start to take those rocks and you are going to huck them as far as you can, all the way out of sight, out of mind, off of that mountain. So just go ahead and do that here right now, getting rid of all of those stones, throwing them out just like the trash that they are. So just getting rid of those stones, doing that now. Excellent. And so, as all of those stones are now removed, this beautiful rain comes and begins to cleanse away anything that was written on those stones, so they become unrecognizable for what they used to be, and now just become part of the beautiful nature that is all around you. And as this gentle cleansing rain falls on your skin, it just begins to move through you as well. And as it moves through you, it just cleanses away anything and everything, known and unknown, every limiting belief, every negative thought attached to those limiting beliefs. And it begins to remove away any fear from inside of your body. And so I'm just going to count from 5 to 1. As I do, just allow this rain to do its work and to truly cleanse away everything and anything, known and unknown, that has been limiting you in your life. And 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Excellent. And so now, as all of those things are cleansed and washed away, that brilliant, beautiful sun comes out and starts shining right down on you and instantly, completely dries you. And as you pick up that backpack that you have there, now it feels light, it feels lightweight, and it feels great. So we are just going to start to put things in there that are going to help us with the rest of our ascent up this mountain here. So putting in maybe some healthy snacks and some water, nothing too heavy. And as we continue to move all the way up that mountain, you will see very soon that we are almost all the way to the peak, about 10 more steps. And as we are now 5 more steps, 3, 2, 1, right there at the peak of that mountain. And so just have a seat here for a minute and really take it all in. Look at the splendor that is there all around you. Knowing you are so safe. What a wonderful thing to no longer have any fear, any limits there inside of you, and feeling that feeling of proud accomplishment that you have for making it all the way up to the top of that mountain. So just sending out a feeling of joyful thanks up and out in every direction. Wonderful. And from this place up here, we are now able to see what our future looks like as limitless beings. So where in the past there was fears and limits that we had placed on ourselves, in the future here now, there are no limits. There is only love. And so let's just see what that looks like going forward here now. So take yourself to a time in the near future when that old fear, that limiting belief would have been there, keeping you stuck. And I want you to see it's not there. And you are just in the truth of freedom. And it feels amazing. Excellent. And now let's just take this even farther forward. We're going to go 6 months here from today farther forward. And I want you to see what life is like now that there are no limits on you and that you are just a limitless, wonderful being. Just take yourself there, try it on, see how it feels. Excellent, excellent. And now, as we are just finishing today's practice, I know, it's so wonderful. We are going to count back from 5 to 1 as we do, coming back, feeling this light, uplifted, joyful, limitless feeling there inside of you. And so starting to come back here on 5, bringing back all this good, nice, lighter energy with you. Sometimes people can even notice that when they let things go, they can physically breathe deeper. So maybe that is something that you will be able to notice. It's as if the air actually feels lighter. And 4, as we bring our energy back there into our body, just giving our body some thanks and appreciation for being so awesome, for going with us everywhere that we go, for doing all of the things that we ask of it. Just sending some thanks and appreciation there into your body. And 3, bringing that energy back in. So start to wiggle your fingers and toes, shift around, move around, kind of start to bring that energy back inside of you too. Feeling good, feeling great, feeling that nice calm feeling, but also just feeling really great. And 1, eyes open, all the way back in the room. Good job on today's practice, guys. Hope you loved it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notifications so you know when the next video is coming out. And please, if you enjoyed this practice or any of the other ones, share with your friends, share with your family, share with your coworkers. Just share it around with everybody. Spread some of that love. We can never have enough. Love you guys so much. Have the best day, and I will see you next time.